Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Kalia, coming right at you, and welcome. So, this is a new channel I'm going to be doing. I apologize about my face. I have epilepsy, and I had a really bad seizure, and I felt my face hit a table pretty good, but I'm okay. I'm still able to wear my makeup at least. To give you a rundown on who I am a transgendered woman. I am transitioning male to female. I have been on HRT for 5 years, many years to come. And this channel is gonna be primarily talking about events with the trans community and the LGBTQ, whatever fucking other syllable they use, community. So I want to introduce you to you, and I'll introduce you to my babies. Let's do it. Bubba's. Okay. Iris. No. Iris. Come here, Iris. Iris, come here, baby girl. All right. This is Iris. This is one of my babies I love very much. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You are a good girl, and you know it. That's my baby girl, Iris. She's a mama's girl. She loves me very much. You want to go back to your cage, baby? Go. Go on. Go on, baby. You're all right. Go. Go. Good girl. All right, and this is Julep. Say hi, Julep. Say hi, baby girl. That's you on the camera. You want to say hi? No? Okay. So, that's two of them, and this is Mika. Say hi, Mika. Say hi, baby boy. Say hi, buddy. Oh, say hi. You're a little shy, you know what I mean? But those are my babies, and I love them very much, and they are my life, my pride, my joy. They're always there for me. So I want to get into a couple of things. So I'm going to say this to you. As somebody who is transgender and who is a transgender woman, I don't agree with the trans community at all. I don't agree with them. I think they have turned the trans community into a freak show. You know what I mean? Like, I'll use a good example. A couple of days ago, I was at the store, seeing this person in front of me. Person had a beard. And I'm like, okay, it's a man, whatever. So I go up to the line. I'm behind this person. I said, excuse me, sir, are you in line? I just don't want to be cutting anyone. And he turns around at me, and remind you, this guy had a beard like out to here, like Osama status. And I'm like, and he's like, I'm not a he, I'm a she. I was blown away. I'm like, huh? Like, I just, listen, if you have a beard and you identify as a woman, I'm not going to automatically assume that you're a woman. If you have a beard, I'm going to assume that you're a man. You know what I mean? It's not me being rude. It's me simply saying that you're a male. You're presenting to me as a male. You're presenting to me as a guy. You have a beard longer than the fucking Taliban. What do you mean? And you get mad at me because I called you a sir? No, you can't get mad at me for assuming you're a guy when you present as a man. Look at me for an example. I do my makeup. I present myself as a woman. I dress as a woman. I act as a woman. Act accordingly. One of the things I seen recently, didn't see the full video, but there was this like protest group that was against HRT for children, which, hey, I'm against that too. I don't blame you. And this person, I'm gonna assume they were a male transitioning to a female, and they were on estrogen, and straight up, okay, I'm not kidding you. This person's going, these hands do not discriminate, yelling at a woman. You're the good people? You're defending women, but yet You're threatening a woman. That's not very ladylike. It's not very ladylike to threaten people. And I was sitting there and I'm like, how do you expect me to call you a she when you're acting like that? It just doesn't make sense. So, I have a lot of, I think the trans community has taken it over the top. They have turned gender dysphoria and transgenderism into like a costume. They have made womanhood into a costume. What I'm wearing is not a costume. This is who I am. Sure, you are right. I was biologically born a male. I can't change that. Not at all. But you know what? I could be a woman in some ways. Unfortunately, that's what it is. My biology is my biology. You can't change biology. I don't need the reminder. Just putting it out there. The point I'm making is that, unfortunately, I will never be able to experience giving birth to a child. I will never be able to experience a period. Thank fucking God. I don't know why anyone would want a menstrual cycle from the stuff I hear. And this is what I will say. I don't blame women who were biologically born women being mad. I don't blame them. I'm mad too because it's like people who are really transitioning, people who are transgender, they don't care about any of this protesting. Sure, we care about rights, absolutely. Who doesn't? We care about, equalness for trans people, absolutely. But we just want to live our lives. We just want to be a normal person in society and be looked at as the gender we are filled. That's all it is. The trans community, another thing I have noticed is like TikTok videos. A lot of people are going on TikTok, going on YouTube, and they're talking about puberty blockers, saying how if you stop puberty blockers, everything will go back to normal. No, it won't. Not at all. I'm going to use a rhetorical example here. It would never happen, but let's say, for an example, after years of taking HRT like I have, I want to stop transitioning. I want to detransition. I don't want to do it anymore. Here's what's going to happen. When you take hormones, you're at, especially if you're transitioning, you're at a higher risk for osteoporosis and spinal stenosis. I eat a lot more calcium and like dairy because of that. Because I have that fear that I'm gonna get osteoporosis at a younger age than other women. But I'm a trans woman, regardless of the point. Still a woman as far as I see it, just not a biological woman. So here's the thing. You're going to become infertile. You're going to be at a higher risk for osteoporosis and spinal stenosis. You're going to have chest for the rest of your life. I'm going to try and be graphic here. But as you can tell, I have a little bit of chest. Right now, I'm wearing like a B cup and bras. But right now, I don't wear a bra because I'm in my home. I don't need to. Only in public I do that. So that way my stuff ain't jiggling around. And I'm not having guys going with the big eyes going like, oh. So, anyways, so these things are irreversible. You will be infertile. You will be at a risk for osteoporosis and spinal stenosis. List goes on. I think it's really disgusting too, and I want to bring this to attention, that detransitioners are bullied and picked at because they tell their story and say, you know what, I regret doing this. You know what, I'm just saying it. We need that. We need people to see that because we want people who really are suffering from gender dysphoria to get the proper treatment. There are two types of treatments for gender dysphoria. There was cognitive behavioral therapy, which is what I did the first time, believe it or not, before I started hormones, before I started HRT. I did cognitive behavioral therapy for almost 6 months, and just to make sure that this was what I want to do. And you need to understand something. I was 24 years old when I started my transition. I started very late in life. I started at the best time because I knew what I wanted, I knew who I was, I knew what I wanted to do, and I did cognitive behavioral therapy just to make sure this was what I wanted to do. So, ever since I was about 5 years old, I want to say, I always felt as I was in the wrong body. I always felt as I should have been born a woman. And over the years, I was with a lot of men. So when I was in high school, before my transition, I was a cross-dresser. I would wear girl clothes behind closed doors. I would wear makeup and I would feel great. But I was also, at that time before my transition, I was a gay male. I liked men. I was secretly behind closed doors. Some people knew about my little secret, but most people didn't. They had an idea, but they didn't really know, if you get what I mean. So, I was very shameful of this. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am a theistic Satanist. I am a satanic witch. I do practice black magic, and I am an occultist. I do believe in the principles of Aleister Crowley, so mote it be. And I don't believe in everything Crowley did, because some of what he did was very fucking wrong and fucked up, but I do agree with some of his principles, regardless of the point. And I also hold some of the principles of LaVey. Anton LaVey had some very good points in his essays and in the Satanic Bible. So I do hold some LaVeyan satanic principles, but I lean more towards theistic Satanism. Satan to me is not a representation of self. Satan to me is a representation of freedom and is a literal being. So back to what I was saying. Off track I was. Sorry, ADD moment. ADHD moment. My bad. So we'll get right back into it. So the point I'm making is these detransitioners get picked on because they say they regretted it. And the trans community will be on them saying, oh, that receding hairline, for an example. How fucking dare you? No disrespect, but how dare you? How dare you pick on somebody and bully somebody because it doesn't fit your ideology? That's some bullshit. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Now, I don't agree with the politics, but I'm going to end the video at this because this is an introduction video and I will get much more into this on the channel. Stay tuned to my channel. If you have people that are thinking about transitioning or they are thinking about this, have them view my video. I would gladly talk about things. For my viewers that have joined, thank you so much for tuning in. I will have more for you. And you have a lovely day and share this video and let it be known. Bye.